Introducing the BSS BLU-USB. The BLU-USB allows you to connect your computer to your BLU-link ring as an on-ramp and off-ramp device, meaning you can route audio from your computer to other BLU-link compatible devices like a BSS BLU-103 or even directly to a BLU-link enabled amplifier, as well as routing audio back from those devices to your computer. For a more in-depth understanding of BLU-link, please watch the Networked Audio BLU-link video available in our course titled AP 101, HiQNet Audio Architect, an Introduction to Harman Installed Sound Solutions. Let's take a moment to define the hardware. The front panel features a USB Type-B port and a mode button that can be accessed using a small tool like a paperclip, allowing you to switch between Class 1 and Class 2 modes. An LED surrounding the USB Type-B connector indicates boot up and class mode. We will define these classes in just a moment. The rear panel features a 12-volt DC power input, BLU-link in and out RJ45 connections, and two sets of 6 dip switches allowing you to define which channels you will use for sending BLU-link audio to and from your computer. The BSS BLU-USB is compatible with Windows 7 or higher on a PC, and OS X 10.6 or higher on a Mac. By default, you will find the BLU-USB ships in Class 1 mode, meaning it can route up to 2 audio channels in and 2 audio channels out onto the BLU-link bus at a sample rate of 48,000 Hz. The Class 1 mode is indicated on the hardware by an illuminated cyan LED ring surrounding the USB Type-B connector. The Class 1 mode does not require you to install any drivers because the driver is built into Windows and Mac operating systems. Simply plug in the included 12-volt power supply and connect the included USB cable between the BLU-USB and your computer. Today we will be using Windows 7 to demonstrate setting the BSS BLU-USB to be the default playback recording device. Go to your computer's sound options and on the playback tab set the BSS BLU-USB Audio 1.0 to your default device. Do the same on your recording tab if you intend to route audio to your computer over BLU-link. Every time you disconnect from the BSS BLU-USB, your computer's sound preferences will automatically revert to their previous settings. Now that we have our computer's sound options set, let's route audio over BLU-link from our computer to a BSS audio processor. As I pointed out earlier, you will find 2 sets of 6 dip switches on the rear panel of the BLU-USB. The on-ramp dip switches are used for what you are putting onto the BLU-link bus, or you can think of this as what you are routing from your computer to another BLU-link compatible device. I am going to set the first dip switch to the up position, meaning we will be using the BLU-link channels 1 to 8. It is worth noting that while in Class 1 mode, even though we are only routing 2 channels of BLU-link audio from our computer to the BSS audio processor, the entire bank of 8 channels will be used. By setting the channel assignment to 1 to 8, the 2 channels of audio will appear on the lowest channel count, in this case channels 1 and 2. In Audio Architect, I'm going to set up a BLU-link input processing object in the BSS audio processor to receive the 2 channels from the BLU-USB. Note, the BLU-USB itself cannot be configured in Audio Architect. To quickly verify I have audio present from the BSS BLU-USB to the BSS audio processor, I will open the control panel of the BLU-link input processing object to take a look at the channel 1 and 2 meters. If you desire to route up to 8 audio channels or 4 stereo pairs at a sample rate of 48,000 or 96,000 Hz to and from the BSS BLU-USB, then you will need to first set it into Class 2 mode. To do this, connect the 12-volt power supply. After it has booted up, indicated by its green LED, use a paperclip to hold down the mode button on the front panel for approximately 7 seconds. The LED ring will flash yellow and then change to an illuminated magenta color. When using the BSS BLU-USB with Windows, a device driver is needed for Class 2 mode. The driver is not needed when using the BLU-USB with a Mac. You can find the driver on the BSS BLU-USB product page at www.bssaudio.com. After the driver is installed, let's take a look at the computer's sound options. Here we will find 4 stereo pairs of BLU-link in both the playback and recording options. By default, these stereo pairs are set to 16-bit 48,000 Hz. Setting this to a 24-bit 96,000 Hz format is rather easy. Select the first stereo pair in the Playback tab and go to Properties. Next, go to the Advanced tab and select 24-bit 96,000 Hz for the highest possible audio quality. This will need to be repeated for the remaining 3 stereo pairs. If you intend to bring in up to 8 channels of 24-bit 96,000 Hz BLU-link audio into your computer using the BLU-link off-ramp, then you will need to go into the Recording tab and perform the same actions as we just saw in the Playback tab. If the sample rate of the BLU-link bus changes, the BLU-USB will need to be reset. When in Class 2 mode, the BLU-USB should configure itself for the same sample rate as the BLU-link bus. This is similar to the I/O expansion units, the BLU-bib and the BLU-bob. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this new product offering from BSS by Harman. If you have any further questions, please send an email to support@bssaudious.com.